Have you ever found yourself in a relationship, whether romantic, familial, or even professional, where something feels off? Perhaps you've noticed someone around you who is eerily charming at first, only to leave you feeling drained and confused later. It's as though they have an uncanny ability to get inside your head, manipulate your emotions, and make you doubt yourself. You might be dealing with a narcissist. Narcissists can be masters of manipulation, wielding control tactics that make you question your reality, your worth, and even your sanity. But here's the twist. Despite their outward appearance of power, these individuals can't truly read you. They don't possess some superhuman ability to understand your inner world. Instead, they rely on tried-and-true patterns, drawing from a limited emotional range, and using manipulation rather than genuine understanding. Today we're going to dive deep into the truth about their tactics, uncover how they operate, and most importantly, how to protect yourself. But before we jump in, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with anyone who needs to hear this. By doing so, you'll be helping others recognize the signs of narcissistic control and begin reclaiming their own power. So let's get started. From the outside looking in, narcissists may seem like they have an extraordinary ability to read people. They often charm their way into relationships, friendships, or even professional partnerships, presenting themselves as confident, self-assured, and even generous. But this is merely a facade, a mask they wear to pull you in. They are not skilled at reading your emotions or understanding the depth of your experiences. Instead, they have a remarkable talent for picking up on superficial cues, things like body language, tone of voice, and how you react to certain situations. They use these cues not to understand you, but to manipulate you. It's important to remember that narcissists are fundamentally self-centered individuals. They are primarily concerned with their own needs, desires, and feelings. When they engage with others, it's not out of a genuine interest in connecting or empathizing. Rather, they are seeking validation, admiration, or control. This means that while they may seem like they know you deeply, what they're really doing is playing a game, one where they can extract what they want from you, whether it's attention, power, or an inflated sense of self-worth. The hook in their control tactics lies in how they make you feel seen initially. At the beginning of a relationship with a narcissist, they often engage in a phase known as love bombing. During this time, they'll shower you with compliments, gifts, and affection. They'll make you feel like you're the most important person in the world, like they understand you better than anyone else ever has. This is all part of the manipulation. By making you feel special, they're setting the stage to take control. They are not reading you. They're reading what they need to do to get you hooked. As time goes on, however, the dynamics change. Once they feel that they've secured your attention or dependence, the narcissist's true colors begin to emerge. Suddenly, the adoration and praise are replaced with criticism, gaslighting, and emotional abuse. This is where their control tactics become most evident. They'll begin to make you question your own perceptions and feelings. They might accuse you of being too sensitive or irrational. This is known as gaslighting, a form of manipulation where the abuser makes the victim doubt their own reality. It's one of the narcissist's most powerful tools, because if they can make you question your own thoughts and feelings, they've essentially gained control over your mind. What makes narcissists so convincing in their manipulation is their uncanny ability to project confidence. They present themselves as infallible, as if they have everything figured out. This can be incredibly disorienting for those who fall under their spell. Because they seem so sure of themselves, it's easy to start believing that they must be right, even when your gut tells you something is wrong. This is another critical aspect of their manipulation. They make you doubt yourself while reinforcing the idea that they have all the answers. But here's the truth that often gets overlooked. Narcissists don't have all the answers. In fact, they are deeply insecure individuals who rely on controlling others to feel powerful. They can't truly read your emotions or understand your internal struggles because they are so focused on themselves. Their entire world revolves around maintaining their inflated sense of self-worth, and they will go to great lengths to protect that illusion. This is why they resort to manipulation tactics like gaslighting, projection, and blame shifting. They need to maintain control not because they are all-knowing but because they are terrified of being exposed for who they truly are. Now you might be wondering, how can narcissists be so effective at manipulating people if they can't genuinely understand them? The answer lies in their ability to exploit human vulnerabilities. Narcissists are keen observers of human behavior. They learn how to push the right buttons to get the reactions they want. They know how to play on your insecurities, fears, and desires. But this is not the same as understanding you. Rather than reading your emotions, they are reading how they can use your emotions against you. For example, if you have a deep need for approval or validation, a narcissist will pick up on that and use it to keep you hooked. They'll dole out praise and affection when it suits them, and then withdraw it just as quickly when they want to put you off balance. This creates a cycle of emotional highs and lows, leaving you constantly seeking their approval. Over time, this dynamic can become addictive, trapping you in a toxic relationship where the narcissist holds all the power. It's also worth noting that narcissists are experts at playing the victim. If you ever try to confront them about their behavior, they will likely turn the tables and make you feel like you're the one at fault. They might accuse you of being too demanding, too emotional, or too critical. This is a classic example of projection, where they project their own flaws onto you. By doing this, they avoid taking responsibility for their actions and maintain their control over the situation. The key to understanding a narcissist's control tactics is recognizing that their power lies not in their ability to read you, but in their ability to manipulate. They don't have some mystical insight into your inner world. Instead, they rely on patterns of behavior that they've perfected over time, patterns that allow them to control and dominate others without ever truly understanding them. So, how can you protect yourself from falling victim to a narcissist's control tactics? The first step is to recognize the signs. If someone in your life is constantly making you doubt yourself, if they are quick to criticize or belittle you, or if they seem to only care about their own needs, these are red flags. Trust your instincts. Narcissists are skilled at making you second-guess your own perceptions, but deep down, you know when something is off. Pay attention to that feeling. Another important step is setting boundaries. Narcissists thrive on blurring the lines between themselves and others, making it difficult for you to maintain a sense of self. By setting clear, firm boundaries, you can begin to reclaim your autonomy and protect yourself from their manipulations. This might mean limiting your interactions with them, refusing to engage in their games, or even cutting ties completely if the situation becomes too toxic. And finally, remember that you are not responsible for a narcissist's behavior. Narcissists will often try to make you feel like you are to blame for their actions. They'll say things like, "If only you hadn't done this, I wouldn't have reacted that way," or "You're too sensitive. That's why you feel this way." But this is just another form of manipulation. You are not responsible for their inability to empathize or treat you with respect. Their behavior is a reflection of their own issues, not yours. As we wrap up today's discussion, it's crucial to remember that narcissists can't truly read you. They can't understand your emotions or your inner world in the way that someone who genuinely cares about you can. What they can do is manipulate and control, using tactics that make you doubt yourself and hand over your power. But once you recognize their game, you can start to take back control of your own life. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue bringing you content that helps you better understand the dynamics of toxic relationships. And remember, no matter what a narcissist tries to make you believe, you are stronger and more capable than they will ever know.